Morning folks, unusual starting spot today. 5 minutes ago, pouring with rain outside, super heavily. Now, it's not. How do I know that? Well, it was rainy, mush on the tube, and then all of a sudden, boom, stopped. And out comes the light. And that light, folks, this moment is at the end of the tunnel. Yes, it is. Vietnamese dude that films at horseguards every day, pretty much moved in. He found a new spot. There he is, having a little nap before he starts his latest trashy video. Meanwhile, we're going through the tunnel and up the stairs. The reason I mention that is, let's just say a lot of people are getting a bit upset about somebody that is standing there now for 6 hours every day in the same spot. Yeah, it's it's going to be interesting to see the next set of new changes at horseguards, folks, when they happen. Out into the light. Look at this. Sodden. Beautiful reflections, and remarkably, it's actually quite warm, folks. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Looking around. But the good part about that downpour is that it made everybody run away. South Ken was absolutely chocker. I'm not sure if that's because people were running out of the rain to the station, or simply because there were so many people heading to the museums. Beautiful, eh, guys? I mean, a real glorious moment to open on. In fact, I don't know if it's going to last. The forecast for today is for rain and sunny showers, so a bit of everything pretty much. But some tourists have already noticed that. This is a glorious moment for a picture. Look. Ta-da! Imagine, been here 10 minutes ago, no picture. How it all changes. Now, I see this as being a huge positive because the video is going to be a bit of a sort of downbeat, oh my god, it's raining at horseguards. It's not as interesting as usual. There'll be no one around, maybe a tourist will run into the arches kind of video. However, I've decided to change the theme, guys. The topic of that video is not going to be a rainy day at horseguards. Why? It's not a rainy day at horseguards. Well, I mean, not at the moment. It might become so later. And if so, we'll change it again. I think we'll go for a little stroll over the bridge, as it's been quite a while. I'm not sure why that bro's taking my picture. I've never met him before in my life. It's been quite a while, and more importantly, I have no idea if things have been cleaned up. I mean, we're going to find out, aren't we, in just a moment, but... Oh, girls are excited over there because they've just found a lock attached to the bridge, which had one of their names on it. I mean, it's a very random name, Jessie. I'm not sure if the microphone picked it up, but even so, get the excitement. I mean, imagine, guys, coming to one of the world's leading cities and boom, you see your name on a padlock on the bridge. This is a relatively recent phenomenon, obviously inspired by what happened in Paris, but it won't last. These will all be removed, it's absolutely guaranteed. They're also hanging them at the other bridge. That's a railway and footway bridge. Sorry, a railway and foot bridge in the distance, Hungerford Bridge, which connects the South Bank, the London Eye, with, well, I mean the North Bank of the river. Simple as that. Embankment Station, etc. And Charing Cross train station. So a lovely day. The rain clouds have moved over this side. They're still there. Look, menacing, but remarkably for us, they've cleared to give us an absolutely classic view. Look at this, of the Route Master buses coming over the bridge, and this random tourist giving me the side eye. Not to mention that little teeny weeny clock that somebody popped there. How beautiful, eh, guys? It's when the rain clears and that sunshine peeks through that the Palace of Westminster is at its finest, and that really is quite the sight to behold, isn't it? I think we're just about going to get it cleaning now for the next bus. Bing. Anyway, that's our cue to get moving. I'm not exaggerating. I could actually be walking around in t-shirt and shorts. Okay, it is a really balmy morning. Obviously, humidity's high because it's been raining. Trying actively not to bump into anybody with with the pole. Okay, so the other set of locks. 1 second, not to get in this guy's picture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's done. Look, all of these. How many there are, folks? Girls, did you put all of these on there?
Sorry?
Did you put all of those here?
No, we don't have any.
They actually thought I was being serious, which is kind of cute, to be honest. Right, onwards, folks. They said, no, we don't have enough. Oh, hold on. Meanwhile, somebody's auditioning for a Taylor Swift role in the forthcoming Taylor Swift biopic, which is going to be named I Love Trump, weirdly enough. Why weird? Because we know she doesn't. Gosh, it suddenly got rather busy, folks, and I'm not the only one with a camera either. Look. Good Lord. But it's good to see so many happy, smiley, optimistic people on the bridge, is it not? Yes, it is. And what a beautiful morning it could well end up being. So, I was not here yesterday, sadly, guys. Out of town. So couldn't bring you the classic Monday update with the arrival. Wait, what's this? Hold on. What the hell is that? How's he doing that? Explain to me that, guys. How is that possible? Is it magic or? Hold on a second, like seriously. How's he doing it? Is it a trick or? I don't know. Impressive, eh? Folks, you know, when I was a kid, I used to play with bubbles. Usually they weren't quite that malleable. How magnificent! Wow. Is it a trick? How do you do it? Come on, I won't tell anyone.
Magic.
Magic.
Is it real magic?
The power is here. Do you want magic?
I wish, my friend. I'm in the middle of a video. Where are you guys from? Which country?
Magic.
Oh, there's the magic.
Now you have a magic.
But I'm going to go and buy a lottery ticket. Where are you from, guys? Which country?
From Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah.
Hey guys, say hello to everyone in Colombia in Spanish.
Hola, hola, que chimba estar acá. Mero parche.
What do you think of London?
Estoy hablando que
Yeah?
London is nice, but it's so cool.
That's extraordinary, my friend. Gracias.
Ciao, ciao.
Here I'm from here. Yeah, I run a YouTube channel in London. So to see this, what can I say? Amazing. You're going to Brighton. You will like Brighton. Brighton is very, very chill. Beautiful city. Probably not the best weather for it, but it's a good party city. You'll enjoy it. But Brighton is. It's not like Medellin or Cali. But you'll like it. But let me show you the channel, guys, because you'll be in today's video.
Yeah.
So you're going to be like the most famous guy in Colombia.
What is the name?
1 second. This one.
Yo en Medellín, pero yo de Italia.
This channel.
Okay, I take a picture. London City.
London City Walks.
London City Walks meets an amazing guy from Colombia. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy Brighton, yeah? Wow. The people that we meet, what an absolutely lovely fellow. He just gave me some magic, guys. You saw that. So after this video, I'm going to go and buy a lottery ticket. Wish me well, people. If I win more than 100 million euros, I will donate 97% of it to the Household Cavalry Museum. You heard it here on my video, okay? 3 million is more than enough for me to live on for at least the next 3 months. So I will happily donate the under 97 million to the HCAV Museum. And I don't even want a bronze of me. I don't, guys. I'm not that, what's the word? Narcissistic. Right, over we go. Gosh, I was not expecting the video to take a turn like this today. Now, Colombia is famous for 3 things fundamentally. Pablo, coca, and more coca. So the fact that we've now met this guy, and he's been in our video with his lovely partner, who's going to Brighton today, her eyes lit up when I said Brighton's a party city. She's like, yeah, I'm a party girl. Good thing to see. And this, ladies and gents, is a good example of why it's fun to be outside, meeting tourists, amazing new people from around the world at different times. Now, as you can already see, we've already lost, how quickly was that? We already lost the sunshine, it's gone. We had it for what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, bingo, it's gone. Everybody now heading to the bridge for their pictures. They're not going to do as well as Mr. and Mrs. Colombia. Which is a shame, because everybody deserves a sun-drenched picture. Even this lady here. Look. Wow, they actually managed to get a gap in the tourists, briefly. Impressive. People out drinking, guys, we do have that let's get drunk before lunchtime, because that way we can get re-drunk at lunchtime mentality approach here in the UK. Heavy drinking nation, not quite as heavy as the Irish or the Russians, but hey, we're catching up slowly. Oh! Bing, bing, bong, bang. Okay. It almost sounds like the clock is chiming the name of a different Thai city each time I hear it. Oops. Let's get ourselves across. Minding the bus. Gosh. It is rather busy. Oh, this lady's busy stealing a bike. Stop that, it's someone else's bike. In broad daylight, can you imagine, folks? Just like reach into her bags, get out, blowtorch, and melt the lock. Disgraceful behaviour. Oh, I'm hoping this guy is my DHL delivery lunchtime. Maybe not. Anyway, so sorry guys, I got briefly distracted by the Wizard of Kali on the bridge. So yeah, out of London yesterday, so for the first time actually in quite a long time, I did miss the Monday guard change, and I spent a good 1 hour or so last night crying in my bed about having missed that unique moment in British military history. But it doesn't matter, right? It's going to happen again tomorrow, and it's going to happen next Monday. But, oh, hold on, what's she going to steal? Honestly, these thieves all over London, they just want to steal something or break something or do graffiti, or I don't even know what she's doing. Wait, where's the camera person? Is there one? Oh, there he is. Here he is, look. That's actually quite a good spot, in fact, to get a video. Look, just chilling at the lamppost. Might as well. We've even got a very small, modest queue of people waiting for the phone box. That's to make a phantom phone call to nobody, because the phone isn't connected to the actual box. Now the funny thing is, I cannot believe, and this is why hopefully we'll get a look in a minute, that the actual receiver, the handset, is still there. Oh, it's gone. It's actually gone, folks. And I'm not joking. It's not in the phone box. I did mention the other day when we caught that on video that the girl was holding the handset, but the handset wasn't attached with anything to the phone. So I don't understand. I really don't understand how it was there, unless it had just broken that day. But it's gone. Look, it's not in the box. Unless maybe somebody put it, I don't know, on the floor, or maybe it fell over or something. Let's see, maybe one of these tourists stole it. Guys, should we stop everybody and question them? Like, excuse me, would you mind emptying your bag? Okay. Next up, horse guards. Happy tourist, hope it doesn't slip off the wall. I already had scrambled egg this morning. I don't need another one on the floor in front of me. Hey, look, I'm going to pretend to be a tourist briefly. Oh, look. There's a big clock. Right. Onwards and upwards. Yeah, so we missed the guard change, guys, which means we missed the one thing that we were looking for, fundamentally. The response of the Blues and Royals on their return to idiocy. Having had several days, I'm sure a large number of the Blues were watching training videos provided by the lifeguards. Goodness me. In terms of how to deal with pesky tourists. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm assuming. Possibly not. I mean, the two regiments are equal, but historically speaking, although it's going to be controversial, the lifeguards are the older. And in some respects, not officially, let me point that out, not officially, in some respects, because of the length of time the lifeguard regiment has existed, more than 200 years, the more senior of the two. But as I say, guys, that's not an official thing. The two regiments are equal under the HCAV umbrella. same home barracks, same commanding officer, etc., etc. Okay, so over we go. Ah! Is he going to stop? Is he? Yep, he is. I mean, one day maybe somebody won't stop and boom, I'll get squashed. But hey, if it happens, it happens. I'll worry about that then, guys. Oh, I thought for a second, what the hell is my mother doing here? But then I remembered, she doesn't live in the UK. That might be why I was briefly surprised. Now, thankfully, all of the detritus, i.e. barriers, other sort of nonsense that's not really appropriate, has been removed from our glorious cenotaph, folks. Look, it's almost like it's been newly restored. Isn't that lovely? Thoroughly splendid. Not a police officer or anything else in sight, and that, ideally, is what we want. I don't understand why it is that, I mean, I'm not complaining, it's funny, but why some people decide that a camera is the thing that needs to be acted up to. I guess that's the difference between people that like, I don't know, attention and the stage, or should we say more arts and humanities minded, than those that are somewhat more introverted and arguably scientifically minded. Gosh, it's actually really humid, folks. I've got 3 layers on, including a plastic raincoat. Oh, goodness gracious me. I am moist, folks. Exceedingly moist. Okay, everyone's really quiet. It's like, hold on, is there anyone famous? I don't think there is anyone famous. I haven't seen anyone famous. Weird enough. I mean, famous people are walking along Downing Street and in and out of the Cabinet Office and Downing Street all the time. By famous, I mean, like, you know, politically famous. However, you need to be one of the sort of, you know, pooled, excuse me, press photographers that are often camped outside the Cabinet Office to spot it. And sadly, folks, yeah, we haven't spotted it yet. Never mind. We might spot somebody famous at some point. Hopefully, when Keir Starmer resigns next month after the next Labour scandal. Right, next up, horseguards. Oh, this guy's just hacking into government Wi-Fi. I bet he's a Russian agent. Look, undercover. Yeah, definite Russian agent. Guys, do you think I should call MI6? I was making a joke about you being a Russian agent hacking government networks. It's okay, he's one of the poor photojournalists. He's uploading his images. I don't know who he got pictures of, but he gets it. It's all good. Right, up next, horseguards. Which, to be honest, folks, given the light, the bright light that is shining gloriously at this moment, so bright that this guy in his mullet decided to visit London. Look, Mr. Mullet, we're going to call him, or Monsieur Mullet if he's from France. Yes, so horseguards is up next, folks. Fun as it sounds, actually. I mean, it would, at least theoretically, be possible for somebody with nefarious intent to stand right outside the Cabinet Office and try and hack into supposedly secure government networks. I say supposedly secure because listen to this, guys, okay? I noticed in the last few weeks there are signs at tube stations in central London. And those signs I thought were a bit of a joke until I started noticing them everywhere. And those signs have been saying that youngsters that have a zip card is a reduced price travel card, okay, for young people travelling across London. Zip cards typically expire at the end of September, i.e. before the new academic year begins. But the signs have been saying that zip cards are still able to be used if you present them to staff at tube stations because, wait for it, TfL systems are still not completely operational. Why? Because suppose they were hacked, Russians or whatever, I mean the usual. Suppose they were hacked. Oh, didn't recognise you guys for a second. I think you look really. Everyone's asking, like, where did you disappear? The camera's that way.
I'm here. Just been busy. We've been tasked with other things at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still here. Okay. Tell everyone I'll be back.
You'll be back. Okay.
We're just doing plain clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing yeah.
Everything good though, guys? Yeah.
You'll see how so neat it needs for a bit while we're doing certain
Yeah? Okay. Good to see you all. Glad you're all right. Thanks. Okay, folks. Didn't put them on camera because it's not fair. Some of our favourite, 3 of them, favourite MOD officers are doing plain clothes work. Okay. Doesn't matter what they're doing. Not important. Point is, the lady officer that I know a lot of you have been asking about was there. You probably heard her very distinctive voice. So she's still here. We will not be seeing her, I don't think, anytime very soon, but she's still here, still on the job, and still enjoying policing and making sure people behave themselves here at Horse Guards in a different, more subtle kind of way. And personally, I think that might be a brilliant thing. Why? Because we know there's a lot of low-level crime. Okay. Not just here at Horse Guards with pickpockets, but also at the palace and elsewhere. Now, that in itself isn't a massive problem. The problem is that low-level crime often breeds mid-level crime. Now notice we've got that beautiful semicircle, in fact, just over the guard. Hoping these two decide to get out of the guard's face instead of just standing there, annoying the guard, who doesn't really deserve it, but very odd. In fact, I'm going to see if I can hold my breath, guys, for as long as this guy is staring in the guard's face. What do we think? I mean, he's not alone, so it's all the more odd that he's just standing there. Like, what is he actually doing? What's the point? I don't know. I mean, is he a bit stupid or space? You know, like respect, politeness, got a bit of room. Very curious, exceptionally curious. Now, one thing I haven't seen yet is not at the front. Where is our lovely gatesman hiding? Oh, here he is. He's back. Here is the gatesman. In fact, a well-known face in the archway as today's gatesman. Young, handsome fellow. Not as quite as not quite. I mean, I'll be honest, guys, not as handsome as me, but you know, he's a reasonably good-looking fellow. Okay, so we see who we've got at the front. I'm going to have to try and be careful, actually, to not get the undercover officers accidentally on the footage. So let me just have a little peek. It's funny, actually, because oh my God, here he is again. What the hell? How is he back here again? Not the Chinese Vietnamese dude, this good dude. I think he's maybe got a bit of a guard fetish, everybody. What do we think? Oh, he suddenly realised that people... Oh. They even got a glance from the police. They were like, what the hell was that noise? That couldn't have been a Blues and Royals trooper telling people to get out of the box, surely not. That doesn't happen. But guess what, folks? It does happen. We just caught it. In fact, that might have been the first, and arguably, bizarre as it sounds, that might well actually be the last time today that happens. Doesn't mean both troopers are going to be on it. Doesn't mean this trooper will tell anyone else to move, but what it does mean is that he and his very handsome, splendid horse, who I believe instinctively, I'm not even going to check because it's too bright, guys, I wouldn't even be able to read the hoof number. Horse is like, John, don't bother to try and guess my name unless you're quite sure that it's correct. Okay, that's what the horse just said, guys. If he looked at us, Norseman. Nod if your name is Norseman, horsey. There we are. Told you, guys. Quite easy to speak horsish. You just need to be polite and respectful to the king's horse, and you'll always get a response, which is definitely a positive. Big positive. I think big positive. Okay, lucky I walked this way actually, because the police have just walked the other way as I'm coming this way, so we sort of swapped positions inadvertently. Now, I don't know, folks, I'm not going to be presumptuous, but my money would definitely be on it having something to do with, pickpocketing, low-level criminality. More importantly, as I've mentioned, there are a couple of new faces here that are hit all the time, okay? Now, there have been some people that we know that are here a lot of the time, and have been here a lot of the time for a long time, and that's fine because they're known, they're trusted, they are, you know, a recognised face. But the sheer number of people from a certain region that have all turned up here filming pretty much all day, non-stop, hours and hours and hours, right in front of the guard, is becoming a problem. Okay? It's definitely becoming a problem. So I think that they're here, one, to look into that, and two, to deal with low-level criminality. Now, this criminal in the long coat is actually not a criminal. I just thought I'd absolve myself of getting myself in trouble there, or a legal challenge to my YouTube video. This non-criminal in my video. Wait, what's this? What you got here? Yep. One second. It's amazing, isn't it, that a white box is so hard to understand for some. It's just like, hold on, you don't even need to speak English. It's pretty obvious, no? Oh, brilliant. So not only did the trooper tell her to get out of the box, oh my goodness gracious me. I mean, I guess maybe listening to Notorious B.I.G. on your AirPods when you visit the Kingsguard is probably not the smartest move. And the funny thing is, he was one of the people I was just talking to about how stupid you need to be to stand inside the white box. The irony, hey, would you believe it? Now, it looks to me, ladies and gents, and this is not a setup, okay? I cannot believe myself that I walked to that end, somebody got told to get out of the box. I walk to this end, somebody else gets told to get out of the box. Now, Nosy Bro is back. Look, he's getting in everyone's pictures. Now he's walked off again. That's the guy that was in the yard a minute ago. Way too close. Horse is getting a pat. I mean, they see, look, if we stand here, we're way back from the box. Okay, like way back. You can see the whole box. You can see the whole... In fact, that's a picture, isn't it? Wait, I've just realised that's an image-taking moment. Look at this. Ah, damn it, Norseman's actually looking this way as well. The problem is I'm not going to have the camera ready in time. Blah. Okay, so that is our Insta shot today. Probably with the theme from Rocky. But we'll see. We will see. But goodness me, folks, I am genuinely in shock. Yes, as I said, or was trying to say, this is not a setup, folks. Remarkably, I did go to that end. Somebody was told get out of the box. We come to this end. Somebody else is told get out of the box in quick succession. So we just found out that both troopers are verbally instructing people to keep the box clear almost simultaneously. Extraordinary, eh? It's absolutely boiling, folks. Honestly, it's boiling. So hot that I might need to pause the video and strip off. Don't get excited though, guys. I'm only going down one layer. And that layer is not going to be showing any skin. Right, here comes that handsome young gatesman. Oh, hold on, he's gone the other way. He's gone into the tunnel. Maybe they've organised a sort of a little treasure hunt or something today. Let's go and have a look. Oh, great thing actually to see the Blues and Royals going back on tunnel duty. Tons of water, I mean a lot of water, groundwater in the yard, which is somewhat problematic this morning. Okay, so here we are, guys. We've got scaffolding. I don't know what's going on behind. Something is being constructed. Maybe they're replacing the lamp. What a wonderful sight, eh? The Blues and Royals happy with tourists in the tunnel area. Get myself back, so it might look like I'm close, but I'm not in the trooper's face. I'm a good 10 to 12 feet away from the trooper, which to be honest is a comfortable medium. We should be able to get everything that happens without getting uncomfortably close. And hopefully we shouldn't get too many bobbing heads in the camera. It's not quite the same with the scaffolding and the workmen in the background, is it? But at the end of the day, it's great to see the Blues. Oh, she touched him. It's great to see the Blues back in the tunnel. That to me would suggest possibly that things are a little more settled security-wise. tourists are still getting crazy close. Only one actually made contact with him. Oh, the trooper's eyeballing him. He's just like, bro, get out of my face. It's probably because of his stupid face that he just made, this guy and his girlfriend. Am I a YouTube? I mean, that depends. I was talking to some people at the front. They said they're undercover police. Are you with them or not?
No, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm not a policeman, but into a YouTuber.
No, I meant a YouTuber.
No, I'm in. Yeah, it's a YouTube channel. I'm shooting a video now
Which one is your channel?
Let me ask you, which is the best channel in London on YouTube that covers horseguards?
I don't know the best one, but I know of London Walks.
That's got to be the best one, surely. Apparently,
There's
that guy's
another
like quite
one.
humorous.
Yeah, there's another one as well.
Yeah, I can't remember, London Walks or London City Walks, I think it's called.
City Walks.
Yeah,
Which one are you?
London City Walks. Would you? But
Oh, you're not.
I am. I'm teasing you. I am seriously. It's my channel. Yeah. Wait, no, I'm not joking. Wait, no.
No, listen, this is my niece who's come over from Vienna, and I was telling her, I said, I don't care about the girls, I just want to see the horses and the channel that I watch.
I meet that really obnoxious
Are
guy
you
that
really
takes
London
the.
City Walks?
Okay.
This is London City Walks.
Wait,
Look, there's a
how
YouTube
to
channel.
prove it's
I was just talking about you.
it's my channel. Yeah.
That's it, you are! Oh my gosh, and I was telling her, this is my niece, Jessica, and I was telling her that she, like sometimes when they buy, the horses buy, and that you know the horses.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes you don't know all of them, but you'll ask
I do try to find out because they've just introduced a new lettering. So we've got some horses. The new horses all have names beginning with Z. We don't know all of them yet, but we're sort of slowly building up the list. But you guys got here at a good moment because 20 minutes ago it's pouring with rain, and look at it now.
I know, but maybe.
Yeah, it won't last. But wait, so people in Austria have watched my channel? Come on, surely
No,
not.
she'll be watching it, I hope now.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah?
I live in Cardiff.
I would never have guessed you were from Wales.
And, and so I watch yours a lot, and I just love it so much. And then you went somewhere, and I think you asked, is it always here? But you did go somewhere, I can't remember what you did a little bit of something else.
All over the
Was
place in
really
the earlier
good,
days of the
yeah,
channel.
as well.
I'm going to start doing that again now I've got some more
I
time.
really enjoy it.
Because I didn't realise that there's so many people that are watching that can't, for different reasons, visit a lot of these places. So if I'm going there, I'm thinking, why not capture it and share it? Everyone
And
wins.
what's your name?
John.
Okay, Sean.
John.
John.
What's your name?
John. I didn't think it was good. My name's Utah.
Utah.
Yes.
That's a really
as in
unusual name.
Utah.
Ah, UTAH.
Yeah, but it's really J-U-T-T-A. It's German, but.
I was going to say, yeah, that sounds like Scandinavian. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay,
but you
wait,
pronounce it
as a
Utah.
half German lady, what do you think of my Germanic jokes about Germans or French people on the channel?
I
Be
love
honest.
them.
Guys, you see, look, all of
I
you
love
criticising me
them.
for my bad jokes.
No, but that's just so normal. Everybody has bad jokes.
Okay.
About, bad.
I mean, if you have, you say your niece is from Austria.
She is Austrian and she is British. No, sorry, she's Slovakian, British.
Oh,
But lives
okay.
in Austria.
Last week, very controversial video with the Slovakian kids. Did you see that one?
No.
Oh,
I'll
you know what? Probably best not to watch
I
it.
saw you with the French kids. Well, one of the French, did they slap someone?
There's in the corner here, some Spanish kid slaps a girl in the face.
Spanish,
Yeah,
yeah,
that really
something,
annoyed me, to be honest.
yeah,
You can't be
yeah.
having that. She was young and she was embarrassed and she didn't know what to do because it
Yes.
was in front of everybody.
And she couldn't just say, could she? Because they were together. And
It was
I remember
awkward and
that.
unpleasant. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what was on?
Yeah, it's extraordinary. A couple of days ago, a guy had a massive go at me at the front. I thought he was going to punch me in the face until the police got rid of him. There's a lot of drama here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a guy, isn't there, that keeps coming back and he's like, and he wears a high-vis, is he in trouble? High-vis?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
high-vis
There
vest.
are a few people that are problematic here, but I noticed today they've now got undercover police working at the front. This is why I
they
joked.
do?
Yeah, I recognised them, so that's why I said like.
But
Oh.
I pick a good one with a bag and
I mean, it could work. I mean, you kind of look like a
Really
tourist.
could work.
You could be, like
My kids
Ceredigion or
told me that, my girls, they called me the bag lady because I was like,
the bag
but
lady.
I'm not, I just have stuff. I always have stuff.
No, if you were a bag lady, you look like you're homeless, and one thing you don't look like is homeless. So your aunt has got all of this stuff, and you as the young tourist have got one tiny shoulder bag. Oh, good lord! Wow. What are you doing next?
I'm putting my
What's up next for you guys today?
We're going to go to Big Ben and something else. We'll just walk up. We were going to go to the Tower of London, but we're going to go to Soho. We're going to Soho. I haven't been to Soho since I was 18.
Wow.
The last time I was here was at the funeral. I came, was here. That was the
18.
last
So you
time.
were here what? 10 years ago.
No.
Last time you were here, you were 18.
Very nice. Very nice.
Anyway.
That was the last time I was here. Now, if you see, you do lives, don't you? They're live.
Not.
Or
I mean,
no?
it's live as I'm shooting it now,
I'll
but.
be in the comment section. My name begins with a J. It's a silent J.
Okay. Do you want to say hello to everybody on the chat? You sure, you guys? You happy to be on the video? You sure? Yeah. Okay.
Hang on.
I mean, obviously, if you're Slovakian Austrian, you can speak Slovakian, correct? Okay. So, how would you say, for example, "Don't touch the reins" in Slovakian? Go for it.
Oh my god, I don't know what the phrase is.
But don't
Say don't touch the horses.
don't touch the horses. Yeah.
Nedotýkaj sa koně.
Oh my god. Okay, that's going to take me at least a week to understand how to say that. Okay, so if you want to say hi to everyone in Slovakia and/or Wales, ladies, the camera is yours.
Now, every time there's a camera on me, I don't know what to say.
I'm the same. It's like a freeze moment, isn't it? Yeah.
And I was on one of the channels, the Welsh news channels, and I don't know what to say.
But wait, can you speak Welsh?
Tipyn bach.
So you wouldn't know how to say "Don't touch the reins" in Welsh?
That's all right. In English. You have to ask me questions and then I'll answer them.
Oh, good lord.
I'm like, a deer in the headlights, kind of really weird. I'm like,
It's funny you say that because a lot of people have said to me, like, why don't you appear on camera? Why don't you present to camera when you're, especially if you're walking around and stuff? It's the same. I'm very confident to talk about what I see and what's happening, but in terms of it being on me, I don't think I could focus on what I'm looking at and what I'm talking about if I'm constantly worrying about myself on the camera.
yes.
So I don't know. I'm still
And
thinking
does
about
it
it.
get easier? Like, just get
It's
confident?
it's super easy to do this.
Something for years. I used to be on a channel, but it was a craft channel, and I was alongside the creator. And I was just helping her do crafts, and chatting away, and that was actually okay when someone was there.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine doing it on my own, live.
It's you kind of get used to it. The way it's been for me is that the second the camera's on, it's sink or swim. There's no middle ground really. Either you're going to do it and do it to the best of your ability, or it's just going to be a disaster. In which case, look for another job. Is kind of the way that not that it's a job, but if it had failed, then I wouldn't have carried on doing it. Lucky it just seemed to work. So.
You've got a lot of followers, haven't you? How many have you got?
YouTube is pretty close to 100,000 actually. Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. It grew fast. I mean, who would have thought that? Abusing tourists and visitors from Slovakia that disrespect the kingsguard.
With a tourist, though, you've got this way about you. There's another channel, I can't remember where it is, but you've got a way. You've just got a way.
I mean, I try.
Way to. It's just lovely.
You're going to make me blush, you I swear. But it was nice to meet you, though. Thank you for saying hello to me.
I wonder if you were about. I'll be lucky, and there you were.
So there I am. Yeah. It's nice to meet you, ladies. What's your name? Jessica. Nice to meet you too. And hopefully you weren't too embarrassed. You did great, ladies, on camera. You did really well. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, to the front. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Yes. They were so nice, in fact. Jessica, super lovely. I did want to say to her, how do you say, I would have discussed it if there were more time, a little message in Slovakian on the channel to people in Slovakia, young people, primarily young men in Slovakia, that have been here before, that have been disrespectful to the guard. We saw lovely Jessica, we've seen other lovely people from Slovakia that haven't been respectful to the kingsguard. So, rather nice. I was really hoping, guys, that she wouldn't say London City Walks. I was really honestly hoping. And obviously that was a bit of a, I'm going to blush moment when she mentioned the channel by name. Luckily, in the tunnel, it was dark, so she couldn't see my tomato red face, which is a huge positive. But let's see, actually, wait, maybe they're going to come and get a picture with the horse. In which case, wait, I'm going to ask them if they're going to get a picture with the horse. I mean, are you going to get a picture with the horse while you're
Does
here?
this one bite?
Oh, I don't think so. However, both of the soldiers this morning are being very strict about people going beyond the white line.
Oh,
So
right.
yeah, definitely stay
just
outside
over
the
there.
box.
I don't want to go in there. I don't think it's fair.
No, they both of them this morning have said to people to get back.
Yeah, she's going to take the photo.
Oh, so you got a videographer and a photographer today. See, guys, other YouTubers would have said, "Hey, you're supposed to walk in the box." Blah 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 blah. No, I'm honest. You can't walk in the box. We would hate for a visitor from Wales to get in trouble and make her niece blush at the same time. Brilliant. Works out well. And the sun is shining. Look, see, you said because you came outside, look at it. Now I've got beautiful again here. I haven't even looked, to be honest, to pick up the names this morning because it's super shiny on the hoof. It's very hard to read.
RHGO.
On the right hoof,
Yeah.
RHGD,
GD. Yeah.
Royal Horseguards First Dragoons. That's the original name of the regiment.
And last time, could it be a number as well?
That's the-
127.
Yep, that's the regimental hoof number. Let's just say that you're right about the number. Let's have a look on the list and see which horse it could
I
be.
think it's a 127. Sorry.
Okay, we got a hoof number reveal, guys, on the channel today. Let's have a look. If that's correct, then that would mean this horse is. You can tell the viewers, Jessica, which horse is number 127.
It is Norseman.
Norseman. There we have it, guys.
Oh my goodness,
Look at this.
Norseman.
Wow. Wait, you live in Slovakia. You don't live in London.
No, I don't live here. I'm
Damn
just
it!
here for vacation.
You could be literally my co-presenter at this point. Look at how well she's doing. Honestly. Oh, good lord.
I mean, I can't see.
So yes, guys, that is magnificent Norseman who's not a biter. He apparently has a bit of a penchant for Welsh people. Not sure what it is. Could be something genetic, but yeah, glorious Norseman, guys. And there we have it. Your first hoof number matched to the horse. That is a rare exception. You know I don't do that, and will not be doing that in the future. But it doesn't hurt occasionally. Why? Numbers are going to be recycled eventually anyway. So there we are. Now, I'm going to keep an eye out for when the gatesman moves, simply because it's been very interesting for the first time in, let me think, a month maybe, that we've seen the gatesman leave his position in the arches and head into the tunnel and stand there for pictures with the tourists getting close. Now that scaffolding is actually a bit of a blessing because it means that people are not able to actively walk behind him, which, as I've said so many times before, I don't know, when I film that and people are sort of milling behind, there's always just like that, oh my god, I really hope there's not an idiot here or just some YouTuber, TikTok clown type to make a joke, you know, because we have had occasion in the past people doing like silly rabbit ear gestures and so on behind the guards' heads, and they haven't noticed it. There have been a few moments like that that have been embarrassing that haven't and will not be published. Why? Because at the end of the day, we don't want anybody to look stupid on the channel other than tourists who are disrespectful. What I'm saying is, if you've got somebody standing behind the guard, all we see, is a couple of fingers or whatever above the guard's head. You can't see the tourist's face. All you can see is the guard being mocked. That's not beneficial content. Doesn't need to be published, and will not be published. However, when it comes down to idiots being disrespectful, bring it on, is what I say. Hopefully, the moron that got in the video a few days ago will not be back. If he is back, just like I said, another person, maybe we'll interview them. Oh. He was talking about the line. Yeah, about the box. No, it's okay. Everyone makes them. The boxes, this white line is new. They just put it on a few weeks ago. So many tourists are walking inside it and making a mistake.
I saw it somewhere on Instagram. They don't have that line before.
Exactly. Yeah, I think 3 weeks ago they painted the line on the floor. Before that, there were no lines.
Yeah, because I guess they don't want people going in and touching it. No?
Yeah, because it was a huge problem before. There were so many people when it was busy, like 5-6 people at the same time touching the horse's face.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. But interesting, I've just noticed talking to you, there are no signs on the wall.
They should have.
Yeah, where have the signs gone? They've forgotten to hang them, folks. I don't know where the signs have gone, everybody. Maybe somebody stole them. Actually, let me ask the police. That's interesting. Just noticed. One second. Oh, sorry. Just noticed something. A few people mentioned it. The signs are not out today. I think that's why a lot of people are wandering over. Did they forget the signs? Oops. Yeah, folks. Yeah, it's gone into the guard room to tell them. The troopers, bless them, amazing as they are, folks, they forgot the signs. It looks to me like they forgot both signs. And more importantly than the missing signs, everybody else didn't notice that the signs are missing. Lucky I spoke to the tourists. Anyway, so the officer has gone into the guard room to tell them that there are no signs. Wait. Obviously this little photograph is going to have to be posted with signs as the music. 1 second. Okay, so we got this trooper cleanly in the box with no signs. I mean, goodness gracious me. If it carries on like this, guys, it's going to be a problem because the lifeguards at the moment are probably going to be thinking, hold on, the Blues are going to be outshining us again shortly. Whoever has had a word has really had a word. You can see this, okay? It doesn't matter who or which, but let's just say that not everybody that's on duty today has always been particularly vocal in dealing with tourists. Today they are. Somebody's had a word. Big boss has had a word. Either that or the troopers have gotten together and decided, let's all deal with these idiots in the same way. Doesn't really matter which of those two variables is actually the case. Could be a third variable we haven't considered. What matters is that there is now, for the moment, uniformity, people. And I think I'm right in saying, without being presumptuous, that all of you watching, and probably everybody behind me, I don't mean that tourists on the street, I mean everybody behind me across the street in that massive white building known as the Ministry of Defence, wants one thing: visitors to be respectful. How is that achieved? Uniformity. Okay? What I mean, everybody reading from the same script. In other words, the boxes are not to be used for photo ops or to approach the horse. Simple, isn't it? I mean, fundamentally, it's very simple. And I stick by what I said, guys. I think by Christmas we're going to be at a whole different horse guards. And in some ways, it's better because if we don't have to concentrate on such high levels of idiocy, then we can concentrate on other things. What I mean by that? Well, meeting people, talking to people, having discussions. Wizard Man from Colombia this morning, amazing Jutta and Jessica just now, etc., etc. There are always interesting people to talk to here, no matter what, because this place is a bit of a magnet for everything and everyone from everywhere, and it just seems to work. Now, curiously, quite a lot of the regulars, folks, that film here, have vanished. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because of the bug that's been going around this thing. You catch it, you're completely dead for 2 days. I mean, you literally can't even move. Then you get a cough and you're ill, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I'm pretty fit, but it got me, as you know, week before last. So I think a lot of people have been struck down by that, and that's why, for the moment, they're absent. Yeah. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, there's more room to move around, there's more room to relax, there's more room to talk to people. Oh, what is this? What is this, folks? Ho, ho, ho. Look at that. Folks, I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gents, okay? I'm a modest man, as you all know, but I haven't seen anything that well hung since I last looked in the mirror when I was naked. I'm honestly shocked. Look, beautifully hung, absolutely spot on, you know? It's sort of, it's straight, it's well shaped, it's a reasonable colour, and more importantly, when you look at it, it's pretty exciting to see, isn't it? Let's be honest. Magnificent, yeah? Absolutely magnificent. Well done. And that trooper, guys, is not a magician, okay? What I mean by that, well, he came out, hung the signs, bingo, done. But, and this is what matters, another trooper came out at the same time, and he's still hanging the signs. Look at this. Absolutely magnificent. We've now got a pair of signs. We've also got, as I dare say the boxman is delighted to discover, only 5 minutes until the changeover. I think because it's pretty quiet today, I mean, it's not dead as you can see, look, I mean there are a fair number of people here. Relatively speaking, it's pretty quiet. We're just going to have a little wander into the tunnel and see what they're doing. It looks as though they've put the barriers there on both sides at the same time to change either the bulbs or to install new lanterns, or both possibly. It looks like this side's been done. 1 second. Oh, it was moved really quickly actually. Yeah, there we are, look. Actually looking at it, in fact. Penny just dropped. I know what they're doing, or what they've done. Upgrades, folks. I'm not going to go into like specifics because it's not really my business to do so, but the image will tell 1,000 words. You saw what I just saw on the lantern. Let's just say that this place now is much more surveilled than it was 6 months ago, and that's a very, very, very good thing. Really good to see, actually. All over the place. Yeah, I don't think at the moment there is a single place, and I arguably spend not too much time here, but a lot of time here, and I'm kind of on the borderline between, genuinely interested and trying to be educational and obsessive. I will not, hopefully, ever cross that line into the obsessive state, as a few people have done, because I don't think it's ideal. Because this is a place of work for a lot of people. But as somebody that does kind of try to pay attention to the things that are happening here, the upgrades pretty impressive, I must admit. Actually, pretty impressive. First they did the boxes with that overhead system. They can see everything, 360 degrees, what's going on around, in front of and behind the boxman. Same in the tunnel now. So everyone and everything is now under surveillance. And there's no reason at all that that is a negative. I see it as a huge positive. Why? Because unless you have nefarious intent, why would you care about being on camera when you visit a place like this? The other thing, guys, other way to look at it, is that all of this investment, these upgrades, okay? What happened with the guard room last year, what happened with the boxes last month, the month before, what's been happening for the last 6 months ongoing with the surveillance systems, massively positive, because that level of investment would not have been signed off at a time of, even though it's not official, at a time of austerity for the British government, new British government, would not have been signed off unless there was an intent to maintain the kingsguard in their ceremonial role here at horseguards, in the arches and on horseback. In other words, it's a huge positive, guys. It's an investment in the future of this place, in the future of the regiment, the future of people visiting, enjoying and hopefully being respectful of the guard and the function of the guard here at Horseguards. So if we look at it, from on the optimistic point of view, as I always try to, no matter what, that's a positive, is it not? It's a huge, huge, huge positive. And I think that's what matters. Sorry, I thought you said something to me. So I thought you said something there.
Yeah?
No, can you speak English?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay. Sorry folks, I thought he was having a chat with me. A guy with his teeth wired behind me, that was a bit scary. But he can't speak English, so I guess he wasn't trying to talk to me after all. So do we go into the yard? Yes, we are going to go into the yard, guys, for the changeover. And we're going to go onto the empty corner. And the reason we're going to do that, the empty corner, is because we can. Because it's empty and there's no one else here. And unless I get told that I'm not allowed to be on the empty corner, that's where I'm going to be. Been a while, actually, since we stood over here and observed oh! No way. Oh my god, no way. How the hell? I think we just caught it as I turned. The jogger just ran into the box, almost put his head in the horse's bum, and then ran back out again. Please tell me we got that, folks. What an extraordinary moment. Annoyingly, guys, it started to rain heavily. Damn it, I'm going to have to get in the tunnel. Sorry, folks, it's pouring down. God damn it, look at this. How annoying is that? 1 second, let me see if I can take out the umbrella and then head back out. 1 second. 1 second. Let me find a friendly face. Sorry guys, could you do me a favour? Could you pass me that umbrella that's in that pocket? Would you mind? Top man, thanks a lot, yeah? Thank you. Okay, yeah, look, it's absolutely pouring down now. Oh my good lord. See what I mean about this bipolar British weather? Utterly extraordinary. I'm not going to risk running back to that corner now either, guys, because it's not really appropriate, I don't think. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. I'm not sure if she was MOD or military, but she didn't like the way the officer spoke to her. Look. I mean, I'm not going to say anything, guys. I mean, she could be the person responsible for banning me. I mean, you know, draw the conclusions you might like to draw. Very curious, actually, to see the police being spoken to like that by somebody in government. But there we are. At the end of the day, he's only doing his job, isn't it? Right, let me zip myself up a little bit, folks. So we did capture the hanging of the signs. Captured a jogger with an equine fetish. I'm not sure what he was trying to do with his nose, but he was trying to stick it somewhere the sun doesn't shine, in the horse box. Oh. Sorry, boss, you're right in front of the camera. Thank you. I actually stood here for a reason, guys. I'm not exaggerating. Look, I am standing in a massive puddle here. Look, see my waterproof boots and trousers? I'm standing in that puddle precisely so that nobody else can stand right next to me in the puddle. But goodness gracious me, how well did we time today's arrival? Stroll on the bridge, and then this. I'm actually going to put my hood on as well, folks, because it's very, very, very chilly. The breeze from the parade ground into the tunnel. So I'm now looking as close to a human condom as I ever have done before. Right, that's it. I'm fully wrapped up, I'm fully covered, and standing in 2 inches of water. That is fine. My boots could do with a wash. Plus, this is royal water. This is royal rainwater, guys. If it landed on a royal property and drained onto the ground, it's got to have, you know, some sort of royal connection, has it not? This jogger is looking very vexed. He's like, oh, my goodness me, I was just about to break my all-time best record, and now ghastly officers have stopped it. Oh, goodness me, it's horrid, folks. Look at this. I feel actually sorry for the horses that are going to come out in this mush. I feel more sorry for the 2 troopers that are coming in this mush, because they're not going to be able to dismount. I thought we would get a dismount, which is why I was on the corner there, but we're not going to. There's way too much rainwater, and it's now unpleasant. I'm surprised, actually. I thought the troopers would come out in their gowns. Cloaks, sorry folks, they're not gowns. The all-weather cloaks. I guess they probably have mounted up already. And one thing we know is that the King's Guard cannot and will not be late for duty. Let's focus on this. This seems pretty chill, in fact. Normally they come out in the rain, they're just like, oh god, send me back to the stables, please. Seems okay, no? I would say. And a decent number of people here as well, as observers. Loveliness, folks, coming through the gates. Now it looks as though they're heading to the dismount position, but I can't believe they're going to dismount. Oh, maybe they will. Okay, this will be a surprise. They normally don't dismount underground as well, for obvious reasons. They're super slippery in those boots. I would have bet my money actually on them going straight back to the stables, to be honest. Ago they wrapped up warm and waterproof today. I mean, that went swimmingly well, did it not, ladies and gents? What a lovely end, almost end, to the video. I say almost because one thing we're not going to do is finish just yet. Let's have a little peek at who we've got in the boxes. Often is given the all clear for folks to move. Off we go again. Now, I think actually it's raining very heavily, guys. Sorry, I'm going to have to go with the umbrella. I'll try to keep it out of the camera, but yeah, it's you can see in the puddle on the ground in front of me. Look. Plus, you could probably hear it on the umbrella. There's always somebody walking around in a t-shirt, though. Oh, goodness gracious! What a wretched day it turned into, didn't it? From that moment on the bridge. How did it get this bad this quickly? Right, let's try and avoid hitting anybody with the camera. My visibility at the moment is highly limited because of the fact that I've got a hood on. I've got an umbrella and I've got the pole in the other hand, so I'm actually pretty glad we're close to the finishing line, guys, with today's video. Horse-wise, couldn't tell you. That said, that very distinctive blaze, one of you will know almost instantly which horse that is. A beauty, that's which horse that is. Let's see, get back a tiny bit. Of course, we've got the other end. At least we did manage to get all 4 of today's horses on the video. Oh, chap, sorry guys, you dropped something. Sorry guys, sorry, you dropped something. Okay, pleasure. Guy drops his sunglasses, which is odd because I mean he wasn't even wearing them. I have no idea how he managed to drop them. Right, let's try and sort of weave our way around, etc. a little bit. Oh, at the moment tourists are walking right in front, but to be fair, guys, the weather is atrocious and they're just getting themselves out of the rain ASAP. The box is still clear though, look. Bit of a vintage chappie in this box, folks. A lot of you will recognise him. He's been in the blues longer than I've been filming. And would you believe the rain has almost stopped again? How incredibly strange and temperamental our weather systems are here. The thing is, both of the horses are now pulled way back into their respective boxes, so I'm thinking there's a very good chance, better than 50%, that people won't be told to move. Let's see. I know strictly speaking they shouldn't get in the box regardless of the position of the horse, but at the end of the day, if the trooper's back in the box, he can't see if people are over the line at the front, if you see what I mean, guys. Yeah, the trooper needs to be at least 50% out of the box to be able to see feet over the line, so they can't enforce something they are not aware of, which is one, I guess, small problem, but it doesn't rain here. I mean, actually, I was going to say it doesn't rain here. I mean, it does rain here a lot, but it doesn't rain enough that the troopers need to have the horses back in the box most of the time. Interesting, the other trooper at the other end is basically just like, rain, what are you talking about? I don't care. Neither does my horse. Maybe some of the horses don't care about the rain, others might be a little bit more sensitive. All very strange. I'm also very keen actually to see what's going to happen as all of these people emerge. The tunnel is packed. I'm not sure they're going to emerge though, to be honest. Oh, guys, the trooper's back in the tunnel. How the hell did I not notice that? Sorry folks, I was too busy focusing on what was happening at the front with the horses. Okay, so we're now back in the tunnel with the trooper and the tourists who just went behind him and got a dirty look. and rightly so, to be quite honest. We'll drop down the umbrella, guys, in the tunnel. It's in the way. My way, and in the way of tourists and other people. We're going to get a lot of interruption in the camera. But look at this. People flooding to get out of the rain. I can't get any further back either, people, because this area is closed for the security camera upgrades. Let me move a little bit further back, actually. I'm not entirely comfortable being this close. Sort of pan across the trooper to what's happening at the end of the tunnel. This will be our closing shot shortly anyway, guys, whatever happens here in the tunnel. In some respects, it's gloriously romantic. If you look across the trooper's left shoulder and then across his right shoulder to the end of the tunnel, that massive crowd of people, and you can see the rain is really, really driving, really heavily driving across Horseguardsparade today. Quite romantic in a way. Troopers off. Lots of tourists. Oh, good lord. To be honest, wasn't his fault. Wasn't his fault. That was close, wasn't it? But to be honest, that's what the first time I've seen it, and I would have actually said it wasn't your fault because there's so many people here now and so much going on. you had a fright there.
I didn't even see it because I just...
Yeah, and that was, wow. Are you okay there? That gave you a bit of a fright, didn't it? It made him jump, didn't it? Wow.
They don't care. They just go straight.
They have to go straight. They will get in trouble.
What is this place?
Oh, this place is the official ceremonial entrance to Buckingham Palace. Yeah, this is a royal residence. Yeah. This is where you have the soldiers. Did you see the horses at the front? Yeah, the two mounted horses. Sorry, two mounted soldiers on the horses and the two foot guards.
But they allow people to come, have no problem.
Yeah, people are allowed in here. You can see you're allowed to walk around, but obviously people can't get in the way of the King's Guard.
Right.
So you guys were super lucky. That was so close, wasn't it? Wow.
That's right.
Wow. Anyway, no, enjoy it. Have a good day, guys.
You too, sir.
Pleasure.
Heavy rain.
Very.
That's the moment.
Have you not got an umbrella? I know you've got a small one.
Yeah, we got it.
Ah, small one.
Come and it goes, you know.
Yeah. This
Not
is
to
London.
stop.
To be honest, I think most of the rest of the day will be like this. I mean, it's not a nice day to be walking around, but welcome to London. Have fun, guys. Nice to meet you. Pleasure. Oh, they were so lovely, folks. I'm so glad that they just avoided getting themselves into what could have been a majorly embarrassing, actually, for both the guard and for them. They were completely innocent in that. As you know, you heard the conversation, they didn't even know where they were. Arguably, they should have known where they were, and they should have been prepared to behave in a certain way because of where they were. However, come on, guys, sometimes we need to be lax. That was a very, very genuine mistake with no malice intended at all, and they were lovely. That was our closing shot. I will be back soon, people, very soon. In fact, as I did say the other day, coverage is going to be improving, starting here. Bye for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Back soon.